Hello, what's up guys? My name is Alex Gomez and on today's video I want to show you my process of sculpting an stylized torso. I really recommend that you guys practice a lot like anatomy. Not a lot, but yeah, once in a while it's really good exercises you practice anatomy. So for more videos like these, tutorials, 3D tips and techniques, just subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video every week. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with a Dyna wax, and first we're gonna give the shape and giving the shape of the body, just the torso. That's what we're doing today, and I'm just trying to make sure that I get the right proportions. The techniques that I'm using are very simple, just masking, move, and clay buildup, pretty much, just for the blockout stage. I gathered a lot of reference from Google. Realistic and stylized as well, because I'm gonna convert this one to stylized, and make sure that you give like a really nice curve in the back. Then I mask and invert mask, and so to pop out the piece of the arms, I'm not gonna make the arms just part of it, so we can cover the shoulders. So first I'm gonna start doing the back, and we're gonna start with the trapezius, that is that big muscle that connects kind of like your back to your neck. And we just draw a line, and if you see like between the two trapezius in the top, just below the neck, you will see there's a hole if you're very muscular, and that's where one of the vertebrae, I don't know what is the name of it, but you can see it where it separates there. Also, I'm gonna start doing with the deltoid. The deltoid is part of the group of the shoulder muscles. The shoulder muscles are divided in three. So the deltoid is the one that goes in the back, and then I'm gonna start doing with the teres minor and major, sorry. And you know, like, you don't have to know all the names, to be honest. You just have to represent whatever you're seeing. But the other things, like, you have to know how the muscles go, like where are they connected, because if you see, for example, like the triceps are going inside the deltoids. If you see, for example, the dorsals, that are the back muscles, they go underneath the trapezius, that long muscle here. So I'm making the dorsals there, and just to give a little bit more of kind of like a nice muscle definition. You see, when I draw a muscle, I draw like a sculpt, and I'm just it's not like, oh, it's done. I'm just start moving it and trying to get a better feeling of it, even though it doesn't look as exactly as the reference that I'm looking, because I have like 3 or 4 different references that I'm working with. I just want to see like what looks nice, or what doesn't look right or wrong. So then I'm gonna be focused here in the lower part, in the lower back, just right below, and then I just do the sternocleidomastoideo. I don't know, that's in Spanish. I think in English is different, that muscle, but yeah, that's the muscle that connects like your clavicle up to goes all in your neck up. And then in the clavicle, you see the clavicle doesn't go straight. The clavicle actually has a little curve that goes on top of your shoulder bone or socket per se. So the clavicle is never straight. It has like a little curve. And then I'm just gonna, in this point, I'm drawing just the muscle. I'm just kind of like making the outline of it, and start like feeling it, kind of like the direction that the muscle goes once I have it. And right now I see that I still have to keep moving stuff and try to get the proportion right. And then I keep working with the other deltoid in the front deltoid, and then the medium deltoid, that one is the one that is right connected to the clavicle. And then I just go like pretend that I'm drawing like the fibers of the chest, and give it a little bit more of definition of the chest. And all I'm using is a damn standard and clay buildup at this moment, and the move tool, the move brush. And then we go with the apps, and you know, like, you don't have to know the names, like you know, like abdominals and blah blah blah. Like, we're no doctors, we're artists, to be honest, and we don't really need to know all those muscles. But it's good to do this exercise and kind of like represent, like, oh, okay, this muscle is this muscle is that. This is the obliques. The obliques are really cool muscles. They go like next to the abdominals. And from the obliques, like then it comes the serratus, and that's all that you have to know about the core muscles: the abdominals, the obliques, and the serratus. So those ones are the serratus, the ones that are mentioned before, that I was mentioning before, and those ones goes like a kind of like underneath the dorsals. And if you see, like, sometimes like have symmetry on, but the body is not symmetrical. When you do like a symmetrical stuff, it doesn't look good. It just unless it's not realistic or stylized. If you like, no one is symmetrical. If you're symmetrical, you're perfect. So I have noticed here that my abdominals are a little bit short, so not short but like narrow, so I'm gonna expand them a little bit more after. And then if you see, like, I'm not like yet happy with the overall proportion, so I'm still moving. That's what I was saying, like the abdominals, I wasn't that happy with it, even though, like, you know, like, abdominals are different. I'm just as a matter of aesthetics that I see, like, I don't like that, I change it. But you can see people with abdominals narrow, with wide abdominals, with different abdominals. So it's not like this is the proper way, or this is the way that it is, how it goes, the abdominals. But yeah, they go because all the muscles are connected the same, but people have different shapes of muscles if you're like an ectoform or a mosoform. And now that I have that body, now I'm gonna start stylizing. So what I do, just with the chain Olsen's brushes, I start like filling and pinching, and try to give like that kind of like a sharp edges, and creating a little bit more of details. So after I do like a pinch, if you notice, I do a pinch in the add, in the C add, I do a pinch. It's gonna create like a really crease. So next to the pinch, what I do is I create a little bit of a fill, and then I smooth out a little bit the that sharp edge, because I find that it's too sharp to work, and that doesn't look that good when it's that sharp. So it's good that it's sharp, but it's better when you start like smoothing it out a little bit more and add a little bit of fill. I think it looks nicer like that than actually like a really sharp edge. Just that's my opinion and my own taste. I really had like a lot of fun like doing the back. Have you see like doing the detail here for the shoulder? I forgot to turn symmetry in this one. It's just I want to save some time, so for the shoulders and stuff I turn symmetry on. But if you see like over here, when I detailing the shoulder, you see that the pecs go underneath the deltoid. So that's something that you guys have to have into consideration when you're sculpting anatomy, like a torso like that, or a character like a muscular character, that always the pectoral goes underneath the deltoids. That is the shoulder muscle. And I do the same with the clavicle. Like you see like the whole pectoral just go right inside that muscle. And this one was like kind of like the funnest part. Like I saw like a couple of sculpts on Pinterest, like stylized, and I really like the way that they did this kind of sculpting here, and give those creases and cavities. I think that was pretty cool. So I kind of like tried to not to match it, but try kind of like to take that technique and bring it to my own sculptor. Yep. So yeah, I keep working on that, and if you see like always moving around, I know that sometimes I focus in one, and one of the things that I do is just like I work a little bit in something and then I move to another one, a little bit in something and then I move to another one, and kind of like I start like going over. Like I know that there's people that they do just focus on one and focus on another one and focus on another one until they're finished, but I like to work a little bit in different pieces until I get like my global thing, and then I focus more in details. But I find it like sometimes boring when you spend like a half an hour just working in a single muscle or just working in the back. So I kind of like sometimes take a break and jump into something else and jump into another muscle and do it, and then I go back and fix whatever is not looking right. So I made this video like thanks to Dark Knight. He left a comment on my past video of sculpting a monster in Zbrush 2020, blockout details and poly paint, and just check it out. And yeah, Dark Knight just said like, man, like you should just do a simplified torso anatomy version, and why not? Like I couldn't do the arms like he has for the. I've been like just really blasted of work, like I've been a lot, like really busy lately, so that's why I couldn't post anything last Friday, but hopefully things slow down a little bit because I've been working like a lot so I can keep posting more content. And if you guys just let me know if there is a specific video or a specific topic that you guys want me to talk about. Just go ahead, just DM me on Instagram or just drop a comment. And I hope that you guys really enjoy this. Like I had a lot of fun, and if you practice, it will make it better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to watch my other videos, sculpting a monster and also a character blockout. So check it out. Take care guys, and see you next week.